So if anywhere you want to see the passion and the excitement and the commitment, it's in this room tonight. Because celebrating our volunteers is just a wonderful, wonderful thing. I wish that every single one of you could go tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday to Casa Central and see things in action. We even have a volunteer group coming in on Saturday. So that said, I just want to share with you what a wonderful opportunity it is to meet you tonight, to be here with you. It is a special celebration. It's a celebration of another year of Casa Central, of our work and dedication and commitment to serve in our unique city. I believe that it is a privilege to live in Chicago at this time and to share the responsibility to help those families in need of help. I want to thank you for being here. Now, from our 20-plus programs, don't worry, I'm not going to list them all. I want to mention two areas that are of some concern to me, and that are two areas that are in the greatest need of our efforts and support at this critical time. First, and you saw in the video earlier, our children. They deserve all of our attention and work. Chicago is going through a unique moment where no longer will we hear from government and all sectors of the population that we have to do something with our educational system, because it is happening. Longer hours in the school day, serious evaluation of quality of personnel, and nutrition, attention to nutrition. You heard the mayor. We need to thank our mayor, Emanuel. Not only does he talk every day about our children and institutions, but he is visiting and looking for funds and even getting in trouble. But he is doing it, and that's what's important. Casa Central has a new style of social services institution, and I say that because we have really evolved to be very much a learning institution. Not remaining stagnant, but really responding to all of the emerging issues, is supporting the progress that we are all making in our early learning programs with our population of children ages 2 to 5. Frequently, we run into people, recently at Kohl's, someone who said, you know, my daughter is a teacher, and when she was a little girl, she attended Casa Central's early childhood program. And the foundation that she received there helped tremendously for her to continue her education, and now she's a teacher. And it was really interesting that she made that connection from the early childhood development program. Now she's an educator. So we know that something very important happens during those formative years. The language foundation, cognitive development, and preparing for kindergarten. A special thank you, and I have to say thank you, to all the staff that work in our early learning programs. Some of them are here this evening. The second area that I want to emphasize is volunteerism. Now, we badly need funds, as you all know, but volunteers are giving the agency a new energy, enthusiasm, and great support to our staff. As you will see in the video in a couple of minutes, the faces of children and youth and seniors, and the smiles on the faces of these volunteers who are just so wonderful, who benefit from many of you here in this room are part of those groups who volunteer. Just want to take a moment to update you on a new development at Casa Central, which is about our expansion and the south area of the city. 4 programs are expanding services to dozens of families and young people already. So we always ask people to visit Casa Central, but now you can also find us on the south side of Chicago. And we're very proud of being able to do that and to continue to grow the programming and the services that we are offering in a very underserved part of the city.
For this reason, we honor them with the 2012 Faith in Action Award. Congratulations. Sarah, did you want to come up and just say a few words? Yes, please do.
Sir. I just wanted to say on behalf of the church, we are so grateful for being recognized in this way. We believe in following the greatest commandment to love your neighbor as yourself, and we strive to do that. We are inspired by the staff and all who are volunteers and all who work at Casa Central because they really live out that commandment to love others. And what is faith if we don't put it into action? It is empty without living out our faith. And so it is so meaningful to us as a church to receive the Faith in Action Award, to know that our beliefs are being lived out and that we are blessing others, but also we want you to know that you have been a great blessing to us. You have blessed us more than we think we could possibly bless you. So thank you so much for this award on behalf of the church.
Thank you again.
I'd like to congratulate Kenilworth Union Church as well as Walgreens for their respective awards. This recognition is really a testament to the support and the commitment to the Latino community, and more specifically to Casa Central. I first had the opportunity to experience the mission of Casa Central when I was a volunteer while I was working at Harris Bank, incidentally, for Ellen Costello, during a day of caring. And the experience there was both rewarding and inspiring. It was rewarding because, as a volunteer, I personally felt the impact that volunteers are having on so many lives. And I strongly encourage everybody to volunteer at Casa Central. It really is a fantastic experience. And it was inspiring because, as a second-generation Latino with parents who are immigrants, I personally felt the impact. I could identify with the population being served. Since then, Casa Central has really held a special place in my heart. However, I want to recognize the individuals, the people who are responsible and deserving of the Community Building Award. And it's the individuals who are seated here at Table 4. The Latino Heritage Leadership Council, LHLC, and Janie Cervera, who is their president. Please stand. I think you should be recognized. They've really adopted Casa Central and taken it as their own. In the last year alone, this group has held volunteering events, over 20 volunteering events at Casa Central. They're really committed to the organization and will continue to do so. Like many of the corporate partners who are being represented here tonight, Northern Trust is truly committed to organizations that, 1, support local communities, and 2, provide opportunities for those most in need. Last year, Northern Trust employees contributed over 180,000 volunteer hours to community organizations. As an enterprise, Northern Trust contributed over $14 million in contribution to charities as well. Corporate social responsibility is a part of the culture at Northern Trust and will continue to be so. So on behalf of 14,000 staff globally, on behalf of Janie Cervera and LHLC, I want to thank Ann Alvarez and the staff at Casa Central for this recognition. We look forward not only to maintaining, but to strengthening our relationship in many years to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
wishes to not just the fellow honorees, but also to all of you for attending such a very important and powerful moment and occasion. On behalf of Greg Wasson and our senior leadership team and the members of WLBA, who you saw a little bit of in the video, our executive board member, Al McNally, who Al and I were actually sitting outside here plotting what was next between Casa Central and Walgreens, and members of our community affairs team as well. So the relationship between Walgreens and Casa Central is long and enduring, and encompasses all dimensions of our company, and will continue to. I think often of that word volunteerism, and it seems almost so academic to me. It doesn't seem to rise to the level of power and impact that it has. Relationship that Walgreens enjoys with Casa Central is primarily an affair of the heart. I look at those children in the videos and remember what it was like, as Leo does as well, when you were on the receiving end of that need, as I certainly was, and I wish for all the world that there was a Casa Central for me. But the truth of it was that there was not. So for us who inherit that history, we realize that Casa Central just doesn't create hope, it delivers hope. And there's something powerful and very different about that. The wonderful lecturer, Marianne Williamson, said that in every community there is work to be done, and in every nation there are wounds to heal, and within every heart resides the power to do it. Between Casa Central and Walgreens, thank you for reflecting that wonderful spirit, and we look forward to many, many more years of partnership. Thank you.
So congratulations once again to our 2012 award winners, Kenilworth Union Church, Northern Trust, and Walgreens.